Hello, I'm Cooper Betches with Alec and Robert on NFL Live. Okay, so the first question is, Cowboys for playoffs?
No, Cowboys are not making the playoffs. I'm not seeing Jason Garrett controlling that offense very well. Amari Cooper's going to have a good year. Ezekiel Elliott's going to have a good year. Dak Prescott is going to have a terrible year. I do not see much production coming out of Michael Gallup, yeah. And, they're not making the playoffs.
What about you?
I think the Cowboys will make the playoffs because I feel like they probably have the best roster of any team in the division, in my opinion. They made the playoffs last year, and I think with the more and more experience they get, I think the better they'll be. I think they will definitely be better than they were last year, and that will lead them into the playoffs.
It's going to be closer with the Giants. I feel like the new roster, I really like Daniel Jones coming out of Duke. I'm going to love Saquon Barkley for a fantasy football player this year. He's going to have really good production in the passing and rushing yards. And Sterling Shepard's going to be really good for a wide receiver one.
I think the Cowboys' biggest threat has to be the Eagles, and in my opinion, the Giants and the Redskins, they pose no threat, in my opinion.
Okay, next question for you. MVP.
My MVP, I'm going to have to go with Andrew Luck. I think he had a great year last year. Coming off the injury, he has a year under his belt. He has an offseason under his belt. They added some weapons. They added Paris Campbell, and I think another year with the line and his weapons, I think they added more to that defense, so I think they'll have a better all-around team, and I think they'll have a better record than they did last year, and I think Andrew Luck will win MVP because of that.
Good pick.
I'm going to have to go Baker Mayfield. Year 2, Browns, whole new team. Not whole new team. We got new additions. You got Odell Beckham paired up with his former LSU teammate Jarvis Landry, David Njoku at tight end, Kareem Hunt, couple game suspension, but he's going to have Nick Chubb out of the backfield. I just really see him with a really good year. They're going to make the playoffs, might go deep, maybe, just maybe, might go to Super Bowl.
Definitely. I could definitely see all that happening. I think the Browns could be very good next year.
Surprise team.
Surprise team? I think my surprise team would be the Tennessee Titans. I think the way they form their roster, I think their defense doesn't have very many holes, and I think their offense has good weapons. I think their whole season will depend on how Marcus Mariota plays, if he can stay healthy, and if he plays well, and if he doesn't turn the ball over.
I see the Indianapolis Colts being the scariest team in the league and the biggest sleeper in the league. Darius Leonard, a really young linebacker that they just drafted last year. I really see Andrew Luck having a comeback year. T.Y. Hilton's going to have a really good year. Those two are going to be the leaders of the offense. And Quentin Nelson, the offensive line, is going to come for some really good protection for Andrew Luck.
All right, that's all the time we have for today. For NFL Live, it's Robert, Alec, Cooper saying goodbye.